everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we are here to continue our journey along a Legacy of the Ancestors for Earthborne Rangers. So this is going to be a fun play. I've switched my playmat to the now underground playmats that I did purchase with this expansion, and I'm super pumped for you all to see how amazing they look. It is just beautiful. So, before we begin, I just want to say thank you to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither, just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. We're going to be continuing on with our Path Warden pet deck, that brand new pet deck that we built. We're keeping all the events of the previous, but this is a new ranger going through everything instead of having the previous ranger we had, which I missed the previous ranger because Quiet was in there, and Quiet is pivotal to the pet deck. So we'll see how this shapes up. Okay, let's go ahead, get down to the table, and let's just start playing. I mean, it sounds like a good time, right? Y'all are here for a good time. You know? I'm going to threaten you with a good time. Okay, these are the mats that were made by the Earthborne Rangers group. So this is what, if you ordered them, this is what they're going to look like. They are beautiful. They are wonderful, and since we're underground, this is what we're playing with going forward. So, where we left off last, we stopped off at the drenching chamber is where we ended our turn. So we have to build that up. We'll shuffle the decks as we need them, and then we'll do our arrival step and go through everything. Now, remember, we do have a mission that we need to do. Which this mission is survey the depths. So Solaro needs us to check out stuff. So either the Drench Chamber, Orland's Vault, or the Scuttler Network. And it says when a feature comes into play at one of these locations, you may attach this mission to it. When a feature with this mission attached is cleared, add one survey to this mission. If you travel, discard all surveys from this mission. So basically, we need to stick around here until we get 3 surveys on this mission, to which we can read this and then go from where we're going. So this is our present mission that we're on. Also, we have a new weather condition, but the app has been updated. So if we look at our app, it looks like they have updated it now to have the underground and above ground items on here. This, remember, got moved to day 5, and I believe day 10, from my notes, is where we have 103. Oh, we don't do 102. We scratched out 102. 103 is on day 5, and 104 is on day 10. So I'm not sure how to move this or write those in there to change what's written here. Maybe that'll be revealed at some point, but that's kind of where we're landing on where this is. So the app is being worked on, as you can see where we left off, and we're ready to party. Okay, so we have a new weather condition, right? Our new weather condition is glitterain. Glitterain, weather underground, inclement. So it has 0 runoff, and it says when the sun symbol comes out, add 1 runoff to the card. Each ranger suffers 1 fatigue. If there is 5 or more runoff, flip this card. For the remainder of this test, all areas count as illuminated. Ooh, cool, cool, cool. So we got that going for us. Let's get this going. So we have the fungal forest is what we passed through to get here. This is not a pivotal location, so we need to shuffle up and grab 2 of these random arcology cards. So just give this a shuffle and just grab 3, not 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we got 3 of the arcology cards. We don't want to know which one we got. And then from this, we are going to grab 2 moments. Usually it's 1 per ranger, but if you watched my previous video, I said I'm going to do 2, unless someone comes over and slap the cards out of my hand to say I'm playing wrong. So we'll shuffle these up and grab 1, 2. And those are our 2 moments, 3 items, and shuffled with these. Just boop, 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 boop. And then you just need 1. Okay. And we just give them a nice little shuffle. A happy little shuffle. Hope everybody had a good day today. And there we go. We've got our path deck created. Path deck is all ready to go. That is our path deck. Now we need to deal with, well, we need to draw our 5 cards first, because you came in on me shuffling this. 6 cards. 6 cards. I'm not playing Arkham. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we get 2 mulligan. You know what we're looking for. Well, there's Picoto. Potential healing touch. Ooh, the Orland Thumper's cool. And I might keep one of these for the exploration symbol. Maybe. I'll keep one of those. So, 2/2. Oru it is! Another Picoto and a Riri. So we have to find Oru somewhere in this deck and see how that goes. Anima Pets! Alright. Shuffle these back up. And this is our starting hand. I'll keep it down here until we start playing equipment. And then we'll go from, and then we'll move this over here so that we have space for the equipment. Okay, cool. Now, arrival step. So our arrival step says that we're going to read 108. So we will go to the Living Valley to 108, the Drenching Chamber. It says, if the Reclaimers washed away. That was in the previous campaign, and we have Reclaimers washed away as a notable event, so that is true that we are using it. So we go here. The first thing you're struck by when you enter the chamber is the surprising presence of tangled branches, clump vegetation, and other detritus deposited here from the surface. Judging by the high water mark and streaks of mud on the walls, the water here was at least 3 meters deep not long ago. You surmise that the silver fin, swollen as it was by Ale's flood, and must have drained at least in part through the series of circular hatches in the ceiling of this chamber. Even though several of them are now choked with leaves, clumps of dirt, and uprooted trees, streams of water continue to flow lazily into the chamber from above. It's then that you notice, tangled in the debris, the moldering corpses of several reclaimers being picked apart by small, eyeless, white-shelled crabs. Drawn by a morbid curiosity, you move closer, fascinated by the tiny subterranean crustaceans. You've heard tell of such beings from the Messipians, from the Messipian Renkovo, but have never seen one of them for yourself. Suddenly you hear splashes and the sound of breaking branches behind you. You spin around to see a pair of reclaimers clambering over the tangled mass towards you. Search the general set for 2 reclaimers and shuffle them into the path deck. Damn it. Okay, cool. Cool. I didn't take any of the above ground stuff, so cool. Cool. So I need to find 2 reclaimers. There's one. There's the other. So I'll grab 2 reclaimers and shuffle these into the path deck. That sucks. And if you traveled here from the Severed Artery, go there. Otherwise, go here. The only path you spot heading deeper into the arcology has flooded with water. The water is right up to the top of the passageway, and it stretches further than you can see. Not knowing where the passage leads, nor how long and winding the course may be, you're confident that you do not have the lung capacity to both navigate the passage and make it through safely to the other side. Search the general set for the flooded passage and put it into play. Okay. So put that up there. General. That's the chimney. General. Flooded passage. And that's going to come into play. So the flooded passage here It has 0 presence. It's a feature. Remember, it says when a feature comes into play. And progress cannot be added or moved to this feature except by a ranger with an equipped rebreather. Once it's cleared, you may be able to travel from this location along routes locked by the flooded icon and read that once it's cleared. So, looks like we've got an impassable place, and this comes along the way. And cool. It says here, if you have acquired a rebreather, which we have not, we would read forward, so we're good. Hey, Chump Frog. 19.2 is crossed off. We have 9.3 on day 5. Yep, I know. But I didn't see it on mine. I don't know how to add it on the app. But yes, you are correct. Then that's it for that. Let's go back to here. So the arrival step, search the path deck for the next feature and put it into play. Okay, so we'll just be flipping from the top. Aww. Is the next feature. And then I gotta reshuffle this. Aww. That would have been nice. Alright, so put those back. And this is the next feature that comes into play. It's coming within reach. 2 presence, 3 harm, 4 progress. Fatiguing mycelia. So it says, hey Steve, so it says spirit check with navigation. Feel the mind-expanding effects of the poison to soothe fatigue equal to your effort. Then add 1 harm to any 1 flora. If you fail, you suffer an injury. Okay. Now, this is a feature. So it says whenever a feature comes into play at one of these locations, you may attach this mission to it. I'm not going to attach it there because I can't clear it. So I'm going to attach it to this one. And then once I clear that feature, I add a survey token to this mission. Okay. So that is the feature that comes into play for you. And our next location here, which is the drenching one, has 1 presence. Response. When a ranger performs a traverse test on this location, they may spend 1 energy of any type and trudge through the waist deeps to commit 1 extra effort to it. Okay. All right. Okay, so we begin. Let's see. I mean, technically I could clear this right now. Because I get to add, I believe, oh, this is just a check. This doesn't add your effort. I could try to traverse it. So let me get my pets down. I could put... It says exhaust put to a being. You're not a being, but a being could come out. So I'm going to spend 2 awareness to bring out Yonriri. I'm going to spend... Ooh, what I could do... I'm going to spend 2 to bring out Pikoto. It says discard 1 progress from this being to add 1 token to an aid card and 2. So I'm not ready. I'm going to spend 1 to put down the old thumper. Now we got gear coming down. Time to take these into my hand, and I'll move them over here. Okay. I could try to traverse this feature. I have a 1, and I can make it a 3. So it'd be a 3 on 2. I can make myself a 4 on 2. Which could guarantee some good stuff. It says add effort to a location feature equal to your effort. If you fail, suffer an injury. So I think I will. I'm going to try to traverse this poisonous thing. Hey, Elaine. I'm going to spend 1 plus 3. So that's going to put me at 4. 4 effort. And I'm going against a 2 presence. Okay, if I can pull a 0, this will be fantastic. If I pull a 0, that means that this will be great. It has the fatiguing keyword. Let me refresh myself on that lovely keyword. Because I think it does it anyway, no matter what. But let me check. Let me check. When you rest, if this card is ready and is equipped within reach or along the way, you suffer fatigue equal to its presence. Okay, so I should be okay. All right, cool. Okay. We are pulling for a 0. Let's start this party off right. We're going red. Red 0. Yeah! Red 0 is what we wanted. All right. So we drop that 4 progress right on you, which is 4. That's what's needed to clear. So we've cleared it. Cool. So let's deal with the clearing first. So we've cleared this with 4 progress. Cool. This gets cleared, which means this gets completed. When that gets completed, it gets a survey marker on it. Then anything special happen here? Nope, you are discarded. Then we do this. Add 1 runoff to this card. Each ranger suffers 1 fatigue. So we add 1 runoff to the card. Each ranger would suffer fatigue. Discard these. It's completed. Nothing else. Boom. Done. Oh, and someone's going to point this out. Let me make sure I read that right. Search the path deck for the next feature and put it into play, which I did. Which was that. Which means when the round started, I didn't draw a card. I did that. I did the story. I didn't do this. So I needed to draw a card anyway. So what do we got? Ravenous Selenok. Good lord. So if there is a floor in another area, move this being to that area. So there wouldn't have been. So we wouldn't have suffered the effects, but that awful thing is here. Cool. And the sun wouldn't have affected us, so we were good. Then you are prey, you're a mollusk. Well, you see there's this mollusk. So I'm gonna exhaust you to put a harm on this thing. You're prey, you're not a predator. What can you do to me? If this prey has 1 or more, yeah, I'm gonna let you chew on it. Okay, and we got 1 card left. I'm going to connect. I'm gonna connect with Pakoto. No, I'm not. I'm gonna hang on to this card. So what can we do? I could remember. I could do that. Correct. Correct. I cannot go further unless I do that. You are correct. Wait, it says, just notice I'm way behind the live stream. Don't know why that keeps happening. Oh, you're right. That said, it says if you have not. You're right, Chefrog. If you had something that could allow you to breathe underwater, you could continue beyond this flooded passage. If such a device exists, the Ranger Lund, collector of exotic gears and artifacts that he is, would know of it. He's likely to be poking around the arcology anywhere it's been exposed to daylight. Be on the lookout for Lund somewhere in the arcology. You might be able to help. Well, we know daylight's the oasis of the sun, so we know that's where we got to go to get a rebreather. Good catch. I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to try to remember to draw a card. This is just a straight one-to-one check. This is gonna so I can get a ranger card. I'm gonna try to focus. 1-to-1 check. We're going blue. Blue 0. That's a twofer. I'll take that. So it says scout ranger card equal to your effort and then draw 1. So scout 2. We're gonna put that one back on top, and we're gonna draw and then put that one back on top and then draw a card. Hooah! Okay. For the remainder of this test, all areas count as illuminated. If this mission is attached to a feature that is not illuminated, suffer fatigue. Everywhere is illuminated, so suck it. It's not attached to anything. Nothing here. If there's an active predator, exhaust it. Add harm to this being equal to that predator's presence. There is not one, so we discard. And... What sleeves do you use for this game? Brand, clear, or matte? These are matte sleeves from, Damn it. It just jumped out of my head. It just jumped out of my head. Because I'm always asked that question. Let me go look. Matte sleeves from... Ultra Pro. These are Ultra Pro matte sleeves. Alright, so... I don't have an aid card yet, so I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna rest. So when I rest, I'm not traveling. Refresh all my abilities, refresh everything, get this stuff back. Ready up. We're good. Draw a card, which is the Parathrapsis. Draw a path card. Come on, feature. Yeah. So it's a feature. It is along the way. Focus +3 to discern the trail formed by the Great Slug passage through the fungal forest to move your token to this feature. Response. Before your turn, if your token is on this feature, you may add 1 progress to it to cause all cards to lose the mycelial keyword until the end of your turn. Exhaust this feature, search the path deck for the next being and put it into play, then add 1 progress to this feature. Okay. And you are up here. And I'm going to attach this mission to you because you are a feature. Alright, well, we're going to play this 1 to put down Parathrapsis. The Thumper has 3 thumps on it. Parathrapsis has 3 Parathrapsis on it. We're going to put down Oru for the 2. And life's going to feel a little better. So... you're going to give this guy another scratch. Not yet. There was something I did wrong on here too. That someone pointed out in the comments, and I thank you for that. I was trying to put stuff on this dog when I did not need to. It's just a being that's super overpowered. So I'm going to exhaust Oru to move Pakoto and put 2 progress on Pakoto. Then I will use the old Thumper to do a fitness test. 2 on 2. I gotta find my other thing that lets me use other symbols, but 2 on 2. So we're going for red 0. Red 0. Dang it. Okay. Alright, so it says, with a pulse of kinetic energy to add 1 harm to a being and exhaust it. If you fail, discard 1 progress from that being. If you cannot, it fatigues you instead. So it fatigues me for its presence, which is 2. Alright. Then I will do this to knock you down to 1. Put 1 back on here and put 2 progress on here so that doesn't happen again. So that sucked. Okay. And then we got sunlight. This will go to, if there is flora in the air in another area, move that being to that area. So you would move there. And then Pakoda would do what he would do. Okay. That sucked. But we could do this. Yeah, I'm not injured yet. We could do this to do healing touch. That puts you at 5. To remove 1 harm from you and a being and add 3 progress to it, taking you to 5. Okay. Oh, you were... It doesn't say exhaust you. Alright, so I moved you, and then I'm going to try to avoid you. So it'd be a 2 on 2. Ooh, that is not good odds. That is not good odds. I'll suffer an injury, but I can use Parathrepsis to stop the injury. So I'm gonna try to exhaust you. You might do something silly. So it's a 2 on 2. 2 on 2 green! Dadgummit! Alright, so I failed. Cool. Cool, this would go to 2. Nope, it wasn't that. It wasn't that I was doing. It was avoiding you. So that didn't work. Light this place up. There is not a predator. Yeah, this place is illuminated because of that. Exhaust this feature. Search the path deck for the next being and put it into play, then add 1 progress to this feature. There we go. Another one. This is nightmare fuel. This is nightmare fuel. No, there is not flora along the way. No, I got rid of the flora. Nightmare fuel. Saber beetles. So they come in with 2 beetles on them, so their presence is 2, or their harm is 2. When the swarm is exhausted by a prey mountain effect, add 1 beetle to it. You can add a maximum of harm per test to the swarm. You can add a maximum of 1 harm per test to the swarm. X is equal to the number of beetles on it, and then that seems awful. Cool. That seems bad. So there are 2... Oh, sorry, I was supposed to use a different set of dice for this. We can use the regulars. We'll say there's 2 beetles on here. Oh, boy. Good times. Let's take a rest. Let's take a knee. Ready up. Get this back. Draw a card. Toro, the raccoon that continues to fail me. Oh, I couldn't have used Pakodo's one on this because it's not an aid card. This is an aid card, so I couldn't have used it. But Toro's out. Then we draw a path card. Well, biscuits. Ambushed. Well, biscuits. Okay. Okay. What the heck are we going to do now? Well, first, we're going to have you scratch at this. Well, it's 2 beetles. When the swarm is exhausted by prey, add 1 beetle to it. You can add a maximum of harm per test. So right now it's 2, and I've done 1. So I don't spin that down. Okay. You can potentially help me. Or I could get rid of you. I can move this up here and put 2 progress on it. And then Pakoto can get rid of, well, yeah, this is gonna be nasty. This is gonna be nasty. All right, let's put. Ooh. I honestly just have to do 1 more harm to you, but I can't. I don't have the card power. And you fail me constantly. Okay. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do Oru to move you and put 2. Now, if I draw the sun, that would suck. Because once he comes into within reach, he'll fatigue me, so he needs to stay. If there's an active predator, exhaust it. You will help with mountains, so I don't want to get rid of you. And you're 1 harm away from getting out of my face. And I need to clear this. But you 2 are in my way. This, if I draw a mountain, should deal with that. Okay. You 2. You will be able to put this back on and get rid of this guy should the need arise. I'm going to test. Yeah, this will help me suit some fatigue. I'm going to test 2-on-1 for Oru to give him a good scritch. 2-on-1 yellow. That's a 3-fer. I'm happy about that. So you ready up. I'll deal with that in a second. You ready up and you sue the fatigue. Oh, thank God. Okay, you sue the fatigue. Then we got to deal with this symbol. Nothing. This. If this prey has 1 or more progress on it, discard 1 from it and suffer fatigue. Son of a biscuit. If you have 2 or more fatigue, suffer an injury. No, thank you. If you have less focus energy than this swarm's presence, exhaust it and suffer a stinking injury. Damn it. Wait. Either move a being treating as it did not ambush you or discard 1 harm from a being. Nope. I can't throw you away, I gotta take an injury. Yeah. That will always hit me. Pet test is fitness. Oh, it was fitness, not spirit. Boom. Boom. 2. Thank you. Pet test. Okay. Then... And I took an injury. This all gets discarded. No, not my healer! Yeah, my healer one got discarded. Ugh, good thing I got the probability compass off of that. So then this gets reshuffled. I need, the Kesey favorite snack hurts that I lost that. At least I stopped the probability compass from going away. That can be super helpful. So I'm going to spend 1 to put this in play with 4 on it. You've not earned my trust yet, sir. I just have to get rid of the Selenoth. Or I can move this and put progress on it. I can actually try to exhaust this guy. No, I can't. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can try to exhaust you. So I'm going to try to exhaust that guy. Two. Okay, so I'm going to try to exhaust the Reclaimer with 2. I have this if I need it. So, oop, wrong card. Here we go. And then we're doing 2 on 2. 2 on 2 green. -2. Wow. However, when a ranger draws a challenge card during a test, choose a modifier from that card. Spend 1. Oh, it won't matter. It won't matter. It's a -2. No. It won't matter. Oh my god, this is bad. This is so bad. Anything but a -2. Okay, so let's take this horrible thing in order. 3. And fatigue. If there is flora in another area, move this being to that area. There is not. Move this predator, which ambushes me. If I remember, when they move into your view, that's when they ambush. When a card with the ambush keyword enters play within reach or moves within reach, it fatigues the ranger. 1, 2. This is so bad. And that's it. Anything but this one card. That sucks. Okay. Okay. Okay, dokay. This is just silly. Alright. You move this back and put 4. You are going to use your last die here to put 1 back on this aid card. And 2 progress on this, putting you to 6. And it exhausts you. That sucked. And then I'm going to try to put some... I can't go past to get the Pakoto. I can't use these. I could try to connect with these, but what's the point? It's an 8. Riri's going to kill him next round. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. That hurt. That hurt. Ready up. That was terrible. 2, 1, 2. Draw a card. Compassionate. Draw a back card. Oh, this is horrible. Come on. Come on. Oh, and I'm injured, so I have to suffer on fatigue. Thank you. Come on. Okay, this game is like, we're going to kill you. We want you dead. Okay. Cool. We're gonna kill this first one, so that's two damage. This is gone. My God. I'm going to try to. I have to exhaust you to talk to him. Because we could get rid of this guy with these two. Okay. Do not screw me, game. I'm going to try to exhaust the Saber Beast. Do not stop it. Going for green. Thank goodness. Okay. So that's 3. You are exhausted. Cool. And it's the reshuffle one again. Three, and suffer fatigue. Suffer another injury. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. That's a Parathrupsis. To stop that nonsense. Then you're exhausted. That's it. My gosh, I'm going to die. Let's see. Whew. Okay. Okay. I can now connect with Bakoto without issue. So we're going to 3-on-1. We're going big for this. Oh, I gotta reshuffle. Oh my gosh, we're gonna die. Here we go, 3-on-1. Don't you dare put sunlight on yellow. I hate you so much, you terrible game. If there is a flora, no, this. Good Lord. That thing sucks. We're gonna do this to push you up here. Make you 8. And we're gonna do this to add this one back. Get rid of your sorry soul. Good Lord. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was 3. Alright, then. And what the hell are we gonna do? We're going to do a fitness test to ready you to get rid of this. But I need to traverse you. So I think I'm going to do this to traverse that. God. Okay, so it's a 2. Sorry, Turo. You've ticked me off. 3. So we're doing a 3-on-1. 3-on-1. 3-on-1 red. Okay. 3-on-1 red with a 0. So this puts this to 4. Yeah, 4. I could, yeah, 4. 4. This goes to 5, and it says, if there are 5 or more runoff here, each ranger suffers 1 fatigue. If there's 5 or more, flip this card. I need to read it before I show you. Along the way is illuminated. Yeah. So it's all illuminated. Okay. What else is happening? There's not another flora. That's it. Okay. Discard y'all too. Okay. There's another reclaimer in there, and I know I'm going to draw it next. So do I want to do anything before I do this? Anything at all? I can't do a thing. I have to rest. I have to rest it up. Okay, draw a card. I'm looking for my healing card. Okay, so draw a path card. It's the reclaimer. It's the reclaimer. Another flora. Ambush. Come on, really? I won't live past this. I've got 3 cards left until I'm just like beat to death. When a feature with this, it says when a feature with this mission is attached. Something tells me when I lose this. When a feature of this mission is attached is cleared, add a feature comes into play. Something says like when I travel, I lose this thing, and I'm trying to remember what it was. I have to restart it. Okay. Everything has ambush. Gotcha. Solid. Right on the money. We can get rid of... No, this is a feature. This is not a... This is a feature. This is not a being. This is a being. This thing will move down here for sure because this is flora. I have to traverse this using that, and if I'm successful, I then will gain this card back to do this. So I have to traverse the feature, so I'm going to be doing that. So it's a 3 on 2. 3 on 2. Right. I don't know what happens, though, when I don't travel. I just kind of get knocked out for the day if it resets. 0. Okay. So it's a 0, so that's 3 progress on you. I did succeed on my test, so I will gain an extra awareness for this. Need that for that. So mountain, nothing. If there's an active predator, there is an active predator. Exhaust it. Add harm to this being equal to that predator's presence, which is 2. So you'd be at 3 damage. If this mission is attached to a feature that is not illuminated, we are illuminated. Exhaust this feature, search the path deck for the next being, and put it into play, then add 1 progress to this feature. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, another slug. Okay. That comes in here. Y'all keep getting in my frickin' way. Okay. I can move you with Oru. I have to use the awareness to exhaust you, to be honest. Start this. Beetles gain a beetle attack when they gain a prey. No, not if they're exhausted. When this swarm is exhausted by a prey's mountain ability... Oh, add a beetle to it. Yep. Yep, because this... Wait, this didn't exhaust it. What exhausted it? Oh. If there's an active prey, exhaust it. Add So, hold on. We did this. If there's an active predator, it is a predator. Exhaust it, that would have added the beetle. Exhaust this to pull this out, and then this thing says if there is an active prey, exhaust it, and add progress to it and harm to this feature equal to both the prey's presence. Okay, so I can... This will take... I know this will take 2. I know that's what's going to happen here. But I need to exhaust the prey to... I need to exhaust the prey. You. Okay. And add progress to it. 2. Gotcha. Oh, nope, I won't do that one. I'll do this one. Exhaust it, and it'll be at 5. Then I can use... Kodo to get rid of you. And add 1 to an aid card. I can't remember if I can go above... I don't think I could go above max. I cannot remember. And then this would go away. Okay, cool. Okay, so... I'll exhaust you to move you here and add 2 progress to you. Then I'll exhaust you to do 1 harm to this beetle. Okay. Then I'll spend these 3 to do a 3-on-2 test to exhaust you. Yes. 3-on-2 test on you to exhaust you. You don't need any foolishness happening here. This is green. +1. So you are exhausted. And this means nothing. Because we've gotten rid of all the craziness. Yeah, so the symbols won't do anything to us right now. Because along the way is illuminated. Okay. Alright. Symbols mean nothing. So let's ready up. Let's do 3 on. I'm gonna do this so I can use Oru when I need to connect with Pikoto, or I can connect with this silly creature. I'm gonna connect with this silly creature for a 3 on 2. 3 on 2. 4. I'll take that. So that's 4 progress on you. Plus the sun, which does something. Move 1 feature or being and discard runoff equal to the presence minimum of 1. So I'm going to move you. Yes, you. I'm going to move you. And then this goes to 4. And, sorry. It's 3 on there. Oh, holy crap, it's 3. So this is going to go actually from 5 to 2. Finally some luck. Ooh, if I'd have done this, I'd have gotten rid of it. I forgot that I had compassionate. I forgot I had compassionate to throw in. So I'm gonna retcon that, and I'm gonna say I threw in the compassion to get rid of this thing. And that should set me up. That should set me up for what I need. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're good. Ready up. Turns are getting tight. Draw my card. Okay. 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 Oh boy, we got 2 rounds left potentially. Potentially, because this could be the other ambush. Why do you keep hurting me? Why must you hurt me? Being predator along the way. Enter play, search the path deck and discard file for the next flora and attach it face down to this predator. So, yes, the harm would do that. And you are here, and we need to find the next flora. Oh, oh my god. You. And it says attach it, and attach it face up to this predator. We are going to die. Oh my gosh, we're gonna die. Okay. Okay. This one ready. Okay. This is super bad. Super duper bad. Oh, I'm going to spend 1 to put this into play, which has 2 charges on it. I'm then going to use a charge, exhaust this to take a bite. There's 2 in my pool, so I get 2 cards back. I can never find this thing to start the game. Never. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're full up. So you just became symbols. Okay. We're going to die. Alright, let's see what we can do. 2 injuries inbound! Okay, so we are going to try to traverse this hellish hellscape and not pull anything bad. Actually, I'm going to use Perceptive to make it 3. So it's a 3 on 2 red. Pass. And that is the worst symbol that we could possibly find because we're dead. Okay, we just lost. So we passed, we get an extra awareness. Discard. This is cleared, but it doesn't matter. We just deathed out. So let's find out. The worst thing just happened. So here we go. Nothing. If you have less focal energy than the swarm, suffer an injury. Parathrapsis. We might be okay for another round, but this, if you have 1 or more fatigue, suffer an injury. 2. That is the worst symbol that we could have gotten. And we suffered an injury. A mountain would have been 10 times better than what just happened. I can't stop anything else from happening. I should have moved that, exhausted it, and then did that. I do not see a way out of this. I don't see a way out of this. Yeah, the Reclaimer destroyed me. Ah, crap. I got nothing. I got a whole lot of nothing. I'm trying to think of what to do, and I can't. Send all hate mail to Andrew Fisher. Andrew! Alright, so... Okay. I'm definitely gonna be getting some lingering injuries. I don't know what I'm gonna do. If this is my heal card, I'll only get 1 lingering injury. I got nothing. This will be I got nothing. I'm gonna try to connect with the swarm. I got nothing. I got a whole lot of nothing. I got a whole lot of nothing. So I'm gonna connect with the swarm too. I'm dead. I'm dead. So it doesn't matter. So I connect with the swarm. 2. I put 2 on it. Injured. I'm injured out. Boom. I injured out. Cool. Let's see what happens. can't stop those injuries. It's like the worst. If a ranger suffers their third injury, the day ends at the end of the current turn. That ranger must add 1 lingering injury card to their deck, and then we will deal with 23. So it says at the end of the day. The day ends at the end of the current turn. Okay, cool. So once we rest, we're done. And then you would injure me again, pushing me to 4. Move a being. Add 2 progress onto it. Scratch it because it's pissed. Do this to go to 2, to go to 3, to go to 6. I have nothing else to do. I'll exhaust my roll card to move you back. Yeah. That's it. I'm done. End the turn. Okay. Injury. Injuries represent a significant danger to your ranger. If the ranger accumulates too many injuries during the day, they will be forced to camp for the night. If the game effects injures your ranger, place a harm token on your roll card. Discard all the cards in your fatigue deck. For each injury you suffered, you suffer 1 fatigue when you rest each round. When you are instructed to heal an injury, remove 1 harm from your roll. After your ranger suffers their 3rd fatigue, you must end the day at the end of the current turn, and you add 1 lingering injury card to your deck from the collection if there is 1 available to add. So this is them. Oh, that hurt! So it fatigues to me when I draw it, when it appears. When you draw this card, attach it to your roll, and then I have to do a fitness test to beat a 2 to get rid of it. So this is getting added to my deck, and we are re-racking. All progress is lost on the survey. This comes off. Please go back. And we begin again. Good gravy. That is awful. Can I take the reclaimers out now? Oh, we have to do the arrival step, don't we? We do, which means the reclaimers would be back in. Good grief. Alright, I gotta mark it off on the sheet. Let me get all this stuff on here. First, shuffled. Flip you back over. I know the flooded passage will be there. I know a floor will be there. That is the worst cards to draw. Injury, injury. Okay, Bink. Alright, shuffle this up. And let's fix our day while I shuffle. So let's go here. Underground. We do end of day. So we're at day 5, and on day 5 we're supposed to read 1993. 199.3. 199.3. Okay. If you completed return to base camp, we did. We completed return to base camp, I believe. Now I'm just doubting myself. Found Solaro. Return to base camp. Yes, we did complete it. Okay. So, you are awakened by a strange phenomenon. Looking up, you see streams of golden light, like fast-running, winding rivers, chasing each other over the low ceiling of the looming rock. You sit up and see that the lights run into a larger cavern and beyond, illuminating the area around you. The moisture on the rock glitters in the light, and you can easily see your path laid out before you. Along the way and within reach are illuminated for the first round. Add 1 progress to this location. Okay. Progress. If you are on return, we are not. Otherwise, cool. Nope, we're good. We're good. We're good. We were able to get them back to base camp, and we're solid. Okay. Yeah, I'll deal with you in a second. Let me draw my starting hand. This was not a good place for us to be. Oh, this is not a good place for us to be. I need to go to the Oasis to get a rebreather. And then I need to figure out what the hell I'm going to do next. Oh, man. Chubfrog, who did you say I could blame for this? They must be blamed. Okay. Alright, let's draw our 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh boy. Definitely that, but wow. This will stop the reclaimers from beating me up. And it's an aid, which means Pakoto can keep charging it. So this is 2, 3, 4. Oh, this, oh man. It's the traverse icons I want. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Oru! Okay. Alright. We've got a bunch of equipment. No pets. Well, 1 pet. Alright. It's Andrew Fisher's fault. Well, Andrew, I want to have a word with him. Alright, cool. Okay. I know that this coming in says search the path deck for the next feature and put it into play. That's where we started. And the next feature is elevated terrain. It's a ruin. And let's see, awareness spot. To move your token to this, when you travel, if each ranger has their token on this, we read a thing. So we get to read a thing when we travel from there. So this is up here. It's also a 0. And cool. Then we arrived, so we need to draw a path card. Son of a mother. Son of a mother. You had to say something. Had a feature. Oh, come on. You're not a feature. You're not. 2 of them together. Are you stupid? Look at this. What is happening? Okay. Cool. We're going to shuffle y'all properly. So you're going to go there. You're going to go there. You know, there, and so are you. Because that's not. 2 reclaimers and bugs all in a row. Are you tripping? Alright. Okay. We have a round to breathe. 1 round to breathe. So 2. 2, essays. Very important to get the essays down. 1, parathrepsis, because I know the game's going to try to set me up. Okay. I'm going to try to connect with this being for 3 on 3. Son of a... Oh, 3 on... Yeah, 3 on 3. Well, boogers. Add 1 progress to a being for every 2 effort, then add 1 essay to this book. You know, I could do that. No, it's a 3 on 3. I think you can put the mission on Trap Mushroom. I can if I want, but I don't want to. This will put you at 5. And it says 1 effort for every 2 to add an essay to this. No. I don't want to. 3. 3 on 3. This is like the worst odds ever. And I don't have the probability stuff down yet. This might be a bad idea. This might be one of my dumber ideas. Three on 3. YOLO yellow. 4. Hua! All right. So that's 4 Progresso on you. Mountain. For the remainder of this test, all areas count as illuminated. It's not attached to anything. If there's an active prey, there isn't. If there's an active feature with 3 or more total presence, remove your token from this. There is not. Ideal. Okay. I just need to find Oru now. I just need to find him. I just need to find Oru. I think I'm done. Yep. Alright. I'm done. Nothing's exhausted already. We get our energy back. Draw a card. No! You are going to be something I don't want. Aren't you? Aren't you going to be something I don't want? Ooh, Flora. Dangerous. Ooh, new keyword. Okay. So, I am going to attach this to you. Dangerous. This is serious. We could make you delirious. And I don't want to get demonetized, so I won't finish that. Dangerous. I don't see a keyword for this. Additional concepts. Let's look for keywords. It's in the Legacy book. Dangerous. Dangerous. After this card fatigues, you suffer an injury. What? Who did this? What did I ever do to you? What did I ever do? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. We're definitely putting down the probability compass. I need to put that away. And put 4 on this. I did look up Mycelia. I did not. Mycelia. Did I miss something for Mycelia? This card gains the trait, keywords, and challenge effects of each other card in play with Mycelia. If 2 or more cards with Mycelia have the same trait, keyword, or challenge effect, each card with Mycelia counts as having only 1 instance of it. So basically it gains the traits of this and this. The traits, keywords, and challenge effects. So these are challenge effects, so it would gain that of this and this. Traits, though. Are we talking about presence? Not presence. Oh, thank God. Okay, I was going to say, let me pack this game up. So what are we talking about when we talk about traits, though? The important thing is they both have obstacle and they both have dangerous. Well, this one doesn't have obstacle. This is just dangerous Mycelia. Oh, yeah, I see what it means. It gains the obstacle trait. Now I understand what that means. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I understand. Okay. We can spend 1 to survey land. You're sorry, bad boy. Attach a feature. Reduce the attached feature's presence by 1 for each marker on this. So basically I can make this a 0. That's how I read you. So I'm going to spend 1 to attach you on here, and it has 1 marker on it. And it's an aid card, so that's why Pakoto would like ramp that thing up to 11. So you're at a 0. And I'm going to traverse you with a 2. Four. Because I want to clear this thing. So I'm going to traverse you with a 4. So 4 on 0. 4. Pass. So you are cleared. You gain a survey. We discard you and this. We discard this, and then this is illuminated again. Nothing's happening. There's not an active prey, and no one's there. Okay. I need to find my pets. I'm going to try to YOLO this 1 more time. So I'm going to YOLO that being 1 more time with a connect of 3 on 3. 3 on 3 on the yellow. Oh, that's what I love. That puts it at 8, which clears this being. And it says that this is attached to it, to this predator face up, which I assume that means that goes away. Illuminated. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Done. Okay. All right. Let's rest it up. Draw a card. Come on. Where are my pets? Another feature. Ooh, an interesting one. For the archaeology, it's an obstacle. 10! Damn it! All right, so feature ruin obstacle. There's something I got to read. It's an obstacle response when one. Let's read it first. We need to read 149. Oh boy! Pitch Black Passage enters play if you've braved. No, I did. I didn't do any of that. I didn't do any of that. So boom. There are very few places in the archaeology ruin that anyone would consider to be well lit. Yet many chambers and passages are at least partially illuminated by bioluminescent plants and fungi, or by what remains of the artificial lighting the Estians installed. This passageway, however, is the darkest you've seen. It's as though it emanates darkness, projecting it outward to swallow the light. There could be any number of dangers within. You stand before the opening knowing that you must enter, but hesitant to do so. Clear the pitch passage with progress, while each ranger's token is on it to overcome your fear of the unknown. Oh, that was that. Sorry. Oh boy, you are here. Wow, we are not leaving that location. Okay, so... Oh, man. Okay. Okay. This gets dangerous now. This gets super dangerous. Honestly, I need to find my pets. And it'll just be a one-on-one call. But I've got to find my pets. If I draw sun, I'm going to get fatigued, which could be my pet. I don't know what to do. I could try to traverse this obstacle. When one or more progress is added to this, if it's illuminated, double that progress. Oh. The only way that happens is if I draw a mountain. Spirit, 3-on-3 to move my token to that location. So I think we've got to brave the dark here. So I've got 2, 3, 4. I'm going to brave the dark for a 3-on-3. I'm going to brave the dark for a 3-on-3. It's going to be sun. Yellow. 4. Nice. And it's that simple. Alright, so I beat it. So all I do is I put my token on it. And then we have to traverse it. Bomb, bomb, bomb. This will be a 2-on-2. 2-on-2 to traverse. Come on, mountain. I'm going to need a mountain for this one. No. Well, I should. I really should. You gotta... it's a 10. It's a 10. That's my problem. It's a 10, and that becomes very hard to clear at a 10. So, no, I'm not going to attach it to it. I'm just going to not. Red. 4. So I put 4 progress on it. I probably should have, but I won't. I will just suffer my consequences. And reshuffle. Use that red. If I had a mountain, it would have been lit, and that would have been amazing. Okay. All right. I have to search my deck. I have to too. I can also survey with Riri. I'm going to survey with Riri. 2-on-1. 2-on-1 green. 2-on-1 green! Pass. That does nothing. So, scout path cards equal to your effort, then draw one path card. I could do this. I think I will use the needle to boost that. Yep, because that's a +1. So I'll go from 4 to 3, spend this one to put myself, instead of a 2, to a 3. So I scout 3, 2, 3, and Trail of Ooze. Oh God, I'm scared. Oh, I don't want this. This is slippery footing, a trail of ooze, and some mushrooms that want to kill me. So I'm gonna put. The mushrooms are gonna ambush me. I don't want to be ambushed right now. And I do not want that because I can't take the test. So I'm going to put these at the bottom. And Trail of Ooze It will be at the top, which I draw. Alright, Trail of Ooze is 153. 153, Trail of Ooze. If you've tracked down the ooze, I have not. You've seen plenty of ruined equipment throughout their ecology, but something about this broken meter high cylinder catches your attention. After a moment, you realize that the interior and exterior of the shattered glass are covered in a thick, translucent goo that still glistens in the light of your lambant's rigs. Then you see a trail of some substance heading away from you. The cylinder must have broken recently. More importantly, whatever was in it has escaped. Clear it with progress to track it. Okay, so it says while this clue is attached to a being. What? Oh, it's a clue. While this clue is attached to a being, that being gains persistent, and progress cannot be added or moved to this clue. Response. Okay, so we attach it to a being if we draw the red. Gotcha. All right. You are here. Done. Finny. Ready up. Draw a card. The stuff I need, I'm not finding. Okay. Okay. And I need to draw a path card. Okay. Yep, there they are. So these are the bugs that come in with the lovely 2 on them. Okay. I can play the old Thumper, and Riri and I can go to town to try to get rid of the saber beetles. Riri definitely is going to exhaust and put a harm on them. And then I am going to play the old Thumper with 3 on it. So that puts me at 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it'd be a 1 on 2. 1 on 2 on 2 with the potential for some help. So we're going to use the old Thumper. I don't exhaust it, I just do a ticket down. I'm at a 2 on 2 test. And I've got that. As long as this is not a -2, this game does not hurt me. Oh, yes, I do want to attach it to that. Thank you. Yep. Sorry, I missed that. Yes, I do. Okay. but there's a +1 there. So it was a 2-on-2 -1. Use the probability compass. Spend one of these to make it a 3-on-2. So we are good. We deal 1 damage, killing this thing. And then we deal with this. First, let me get rid of this and discard that and do this. No, no, no. If this clue is attached to a being, it takes a new shape. It does not. It will not. No. Okay, so I can't traverse it, sadly, because I'm out of fitness. But there is nothing for me to do. I can scout cards. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scout path cards using Riri's ability. So it's a 2-on-1. 2-on-1 green. Pass. Okay, it is passed. Let me scout my 2. Another feature and another feature. Does this say squelch? Ooh. Ooh, this one has illumination. We'll put both of these back in the order that they're in. Like so. There's nothing to connect with. I don't need to put progress on you. I could scout ranger cards. Looking for my pets. So let's scout. If this mission is attached to a feature that is not illuminated, suffer a fatigue. I would have suffered a fatigue for that. Let's scout. 1-on-1. Blue. 2. Yes. Okay. So we got 2. So we scout 2 ranger cards. You're going to the bottom of the deck, and so are you. And then we draw a card. 1 chump I didn't want. Then you will add 1 runoff. Each ranger suffers 1 fatigue. If this feature is not illuminated, it is not. So I suffer another fatigue. Those are all my pets right there. Just letting you know. And then I reshuffle all this. Those are all my pets. I got nothing. I got a whole lot of nothing. Alright, I'm resting. I got a whole lot of nothing to do. Draw a card. I guarantee my pets are in there. Draw this. We know it's a glowing mushroom. It is now illuminated. This area is now illuminated. It has mycelia, but nothing else does. So we are good. No more fatigue from this card. Okay. I just got to traverse this bad boy. So we will... I'll just traverse it. 2 on just 0. Oh, it's just a traverse. So it's 2. I got no space for you, my man. Maybe you might come in handy. I won't ride you out just yet. So 2 on 0. This is red. -1. However, I see a +1 here. So I'm going to spend this down to 1. Get rid of this guy to use that 1. Choose modifier from that card. Spend 1 energy matching that modifier aspect to use it for the test instead. So that's a 3. So that's a 3. I cleared you. Cool. So you are cleared. This will go to 2. Come back up here. This will go to 2. This is cleared, and it says when it's cleared with progress, read 153. So let's go to 153. If you are at a cave location, I'm at a water and ruin location. If following a lead is attached, it is not. If you've tried, no, others aren't. So we are here. None of these are true. Yeah, our location is water ruin. All right, so we are otherwise. As you see more of the strange slime, you notice that it's not translucent so much as iridescent. You think it even appears to change color subtly. The trail leads out of the lab. You realize that whatever this entity is, it has to be very viscous and likely susceptible to dry conditions. It would likely head towards the dark and damp of a cave. Rangers choose. Follow the trail. Discard all progress from Trail of Ooze. Attach following a lead mission to Trail of Ooze. Clear Trail of Ooze with progress while at a cave location to discover what is made of it. So it becomes persistent. We don't have time for this. Each ranger suits 2 fatigue. We don't got time for this. I know I want that, but I need the 2 fatigue just in case I have 2 pets in there. I will find this again in this campaign. So we will discard this. Suit 2 fatigue. The book. Told you. Told you. What did I tell you? Alright. Illuminated. No active prey. No active feat. There's an active feature with 3 or more total presence. If there are active features, then move me off. But I'm not on there. Move me off of here. This is done. Okay. I told you! Oru! Hello, buddy! Oh my gosh. I knew it. I knew y'all were gonna do some foolishness. Okay. Okie dokie. We know that another feature's coming out next. We just have to prepare for it. So that I can attach to, so I'm just going to rest. I don't want to do anything else stupid. Get this up, and then we'll scout with Riri to get rid of the Reclaimer so they don't ambush us. Draw a card. Parathrapsis. Ooh, I might have to kick something out for that. We know we're drawing a feature, which is the this guy we're going to attach to you. And it's a feature layer trail. Before your turn, if your token is on this feature, you may add progress to it to cause all cards to lose the mycelia keyword until the end of your turn. There's only 1 with it. I'm okay. But this, if we cleared this, we've completed our mission. And we've got cards that we can put towards tests. So you can progress, discover, to add progress to any one flora and move it. That could be you. We can move you. So we could do this to add progress to you, and then I could deal with this, then I could deal with this, and then we can try to get the hell out of here. So, but I need to scout cards. I need to scout cards. We just got to deal with what comes. I'm gonna do this test here and make it a 3-on-1. 3-on-1 green. We pass. So so it says add 1 progress to any flora and move it. Progress to any flora and move it. This gets discarded. These move over here. Then Everything here is illuminated. We don't suffer that. Exhaust this feature. Search the path deck for the next being and put it into play. Then add progress to this feature. What the frick is that? There you are. Hello. We're going to deal with you in turn. You hang on. And then we add 1 progress to this feature. Okay. So that was this one. Then we move. If there's an active prey, it's a predator, not a prey, exhaust it. Cool. Okay, that's it. Hey, Leo. Alright. You suck. So we are going to start doing stuff because you suck. First, Oru is going to tell you to get the hell on out of here with that nonsense. Move you, put 2 on you. I have a way to stop you with this book from moving. So no more ambush. Oh, and I forgot to ambush myself. Then we're going to traverse you with 2. 3. 3. There's another one in there. Yeah, I got another one in there. 3. Alright, so we do this. Hey, so then 3 on 1. 3 on 1. 4 is a good sign. So 4 progress on you takes you to 5. Discard. Discard. Sun. 2. Fatigue. Move this creature. No, the hell I will not. Use 1 essay, prevent a being. Before a being would move, prevent it. No. If this feature is not illuminated, if this feature is not illuminated, fatigue you, but it is illuminated by the glowing mushroom, and that's it. Pitch black class is not so pitch black anymore. Yeah, I will. I should have done this one because then I would have cleared it. But we're working stuff. We're working stuff. Okay. I'm going to deepen my spiritual connection with my book, which is a 3 on 2. 3 on 2. So it's a 3. I do pass. It's another sun. So I do pass. So it's 3. So I put 1 progress on a being. You'll go to 3 for every 2. I get 1 essay on the book. And then sunlight. 3. Exhaust. You would move. No, the hell you won't. You're illuminated. You're okay. And that's going to be it. Rest up. Okay, so we've got, these are our 2 things to clear. We're going to draw a card. The empathy amplifier. Can't use that just yet. Oh my gosh, our deck is running super low. Okay. Draw a card. Do not be a reclaimer. Do not. Okay, being prey. Mollusk. So the mollusk is down. Okay. I can do this in conjunction with Oru to put some more on you, but I plan to move you so that I can finish off both of those things. Oh, it's illuminated. It would be double. So right now it'd be 4, which would just put it at 8. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. Get on up there. Get on up of that thing. And put 2 progress on you. Then let's finish our mission. 2 on 1. Two on 1. 2 on 1 red. Pass. So we pass the mission. This goes to 3. This has been traversed. This says have 3 on this mission and read 106. So let's finish off with that before we finish off everything else. 1.106. 1.106. Read the entry matching your current location. Drenching chamber. Hey, that's where I am. You're not overly familiar with the workings of the hydroelectric turbines beneath Spire, through which the water of the Silver Fin flowed to provide energy to the village, but you're reasonably certain that this chamber is somewhat connected. You find that if you remain still and listen beyond the sound of dripping water, and that of your own heartbeat, you can perceive a distant thrum coming from somewhere above, reverberating through the surrounding rock. The rhythm of the thrum syncs with the occasional release of water into the chamber from the openings above, followed shortly thereafter by a low gurgling sound as that water is flushed from the chamber. You reflect on how great is the generosity of the Estians that they should leave so many mechanical wonders to be discovered and utilized by a people they would never meet in waking life. Discard all surveys from the Surveying the Depths mission card. Check off the bubble matching your current location next to Survey the Depths on the campaign tracker. If 2 or more bubbles are filled, go to 106. The drenching chamber has been surveyed. Travel to one of the other 2 locations to continue the location. Okay, so those are the other ones. Okay, cool. Alright, so we go back to Underground, Survey the Depths, and we check off 1 progress, which is the drenching chamber. So I'll say DC for complete. So it reminds me, yeah, so drenching chamber completed. Save. And this is done for us for now. Cool. Then discard this. Everything is lit. Nothing to do. Add 1 mucus token to the location. If there are 3 or more, discard them. Search the general set for a reclaimer polyp. Ah, gross. If there's an active prey, there are active features. If there is an active predator, exhaust it. Add harm to this being equal to that predator's presence, which is 2. Okay. Now the next mission is to clear pitch black. Okay. I'm missing Pakoto is the linchpin in all this planning, and I'm missing him. I'm gonna search for him. 101. Searching for Pakoto. 101. That's a twofer. So I got 2, so I get to scout 2. Pakoto. Put 1 on the bottom, put 1 on the top, and draw Pakoto. Then Sunlight. This will go to 4. Fatigio, exhausted. It is illuminated. If there is a flora in another area, move this being to that area. There is not. And reshuffle. Okay, we gotta clear. We have a lot of problems and we need to get out of here. We have to clear a pitch black passage and get out of here. We're going to put down our Picoto. It's not enough. I can heal 1 harm from you and add 3 progress to it. I could do that to Picoto. I think we're good for this round. I think we're good. Okay, we get our energy back. Draw a card. Healing touch. Okay, we have enough to get rid of... If I put 2 damage on you, I can clear you. Or 1, yeah, 2 damage on you, I can clear you. And I could, I've got plans. Okay, let's draw. Fatiguing mycelial. So if it takes, I think fatiguing was that if it takes harm, it fatigues me, right? If I remember that correctly. New keyword. Fatigue. Let's see, fatiguing. Glossary. Just saying. It's got to be in here. Fatiguing. What am I missing? What am I missing? Why can't I find it? Fatiguing. When you rest, if this card's ready, I suffer. When you rest. Okay. You suck. Because I was gonna complete that. And now I have to deal with you. Boy. Add 1 harm to any 1 flora if you fail suffer an injury. I could try for the 4 to clear it, but that stops me from moving. That stops me from traversing this pitch black location. I could connect with Makoto. I could then move a being, stop a being from being moved, put 2 fatigue on him, put 2 fatigue on him, 1 on this, 1 back on there. So that's 2, 4. So that's 7. Then I could test him to make it a 8 and 9 and get rid of the reclaimer. And that's just using, that's not me taking any tests, that's just me using my animals. I gotta power up Pakoto for what I want to work. So we're gonna do 3, 4 on Pakoto. 4 on Pakoto. So 4 does hit. So we put 4 progress. 4 on you. Discard this and this. If you have 2 or more fatigue, exhaust this being and suffer an injury. No thank you. If this prey has 1 or more progress on, remove 1 from it and suffer fatigue. Okay. Now, we can try to move you and then stop your movement with the essay. Because you're going to fatigue me out. Or I could do it here and get rid of that guy. And then deal with you next round. I think that's the plan. So we'll do... Oh, I can't. I can't. Because that's just 4. If he didn't have that, I could have. Well, nope, I don't have the spirit to pay for that card. And I can sue the fatigue. So let's exhaust Pakoto. I'm going to do this anyway. Spend 1. Add 1 to an aid card. For what I'm going to need. Then 2 progress to a thingy, which will put you at 3. Oru will move you down here and put you at 5. Then exhaust you for a 2-on-2. Spending the Orland Thumper to make myself a 3-on-2. Works. I see sunlight, but we'll deal with it. So you're exhausted. You go to 5. Flip. Exhausted. You are illuminated. And that's it. Then... God, that thing's going to fatigue me. I have to traverse it now. So I have to traverse it. Actually, I could do 1, 2, 1, 2, right? Because if I succeed... Yeah, what am I doing? Because I could do... I'm going to do this. So it's a 2 on 1. Two on 1. Red. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! Wait, it's not the worst card. It's not the worst card. It's not the worst card. Because I can do probability, spend this blue to make it a +1, which is 2. Oh my god. That was super close. Oh my god, I was so nervous. Move one feature or being and discard runoff equal to its presence. Okay, so I'll shuffle that. Feature 0 to a minimum of 1. So I have to take off 1. Okay, so that's 2. God, that was bad. Okay. 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 Okay, I need to traverse this thing one more time. Okay, and I can't screw up. I cannot screw this up. If I screw this up, this might be the end of the day. We're going to traverse it one more time. I need a +1. I need a +1. I really need a +1 on this. Oh my gosh. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Okay, so mountain. Oh, I put it in the wrong place. Mountain. If there's an active feature, if there's an active prey, okay, cool. None of that matters. You hate to see it, but I'm about to get fatigued for 3. So here we go. One, 2, 3. I'm not making it through this day either. I'm stuck here. I'm just stuck here. Draw a card. I'm straight up stuck here. Draw one of these. Slippery footing. The slick ground before you starts to slope gradually at first, but then suddenly steep. You lose your footing, land uncomfortably on your backside, and start sliding downward. If you see this card while scouting, you can choose to discard it. You may perform the following test. If you choose not to, resolve its fail effect. What's the fail effect? Suffer an injury. I can stop the injury, but that's not what I'm going for. I have to. I can stop. This says when a ranger would suffer an injury from a predator Or harm would be added to a being, I could stop it. Nope, I'm about to suffer my first injury, which will discard all this. I have to test it. Three on two. I have to test it. It says you may perform... Oh, you may. It says you may. Thank God. It says you may. No, I do. But it says that if you do not... Wait. You may perform this test. If you choose not to, then I will suffer an injury. I have to do it. This is a sucky card. So I'm at a 3 on 2. Pass. Oh my God. Well, that sucked. Okay. Mountain. If there's an active prey, exhaust it, add progress to it and harm to this feature both equal to its presence. So this goes away. And harm to this goes to 2. Add 1 mucus token. Yep. Frick. Okay, my plans are shot. I'm gonna suffer fatigue again, and I can't traverse this thing. I'm screwed. That card screwed me. Yep, the day's over. As soon I had to pass that, or I would suffer an injury and lose this entire deck. Yeah. I'm screwed. There's nothing I can do. There's not a thing I can do right now. Yeah, that traverse screwed me. Yeah, but to what end, though? Like, the day's over. I'm kind of stuck. I'm stuck. I was going to spend 1 here to try to clear this so that I could spend here to try to complete that. I finished my mission, but I'm stuck. I don't think there's a way out. My Ranger's going to die here. There's no way out of here. The Reclaimers being here are wrecking me. Yeah, I just probably have to fatigue myself out of here. That's the only way I'll be able to get out of here. Nope, an obstacle. As if an obstacle's there, I'm screwed. But yeah. Let's do this. Going to 2. Put 2 on you, putting you to 5. And put 1 on this. Well and truly screwed. We'll then do this to make you 6. You try to move and I say no. I can survive 1 more round. No, I can't, because then I'd have to draw a card and I'm out. Nope. That's it. Yep, that's it. I can't. I'm looking here trying to find another way out. I was like, I could test this, which would put the 1 harm on here to get rid of that. So it would just fatigue me 2. The problem, though, is I only have 2 cards left in my deck, and when I rest, I have to draw. And that's where we would fatigue out. So sure. I don't know what else to do. Let's draw a path card. If I get injured, I don't care. So 2 on 1. Green. Pass. 1, 2. Beetles or fungi. And he's gonna add a polyp. I'm toast. I'm toast. There's nothing I could do. I'm toast. We're just gonna call it. There's nothing I could do. Ugh. Yeah. Nothing I would do would be helpful. So that's unfortunate. That card was just came at the wrong time. All right. I think that's gonna be it. That was lackluster. I am trapped here. I finished my mission, but I am well and truly trapped here. So we'll stop there. Yeah. Next time, just as soon as it starts, I don't care what's there. I'm bypassing everything to try to just get out. If I run into, but my worry is that I'm gonna get another obstacle or something. Hopefully I'll get better moment cards. These moment cards destroyed me this round. So, pull the 2 moments. And then the arcology cards were not bad. That one was cool, I'm curious. And then the other one was pitch black, and then the other one was the Trail of Ooze. The arcology cards were cool. So, we'll... Nope. Is it that one? This one. Yeah, this one. We'll have to come back. Arcology. This one. And hope we find something better next time. So, cool. Yeah, if we don't run into obstacles, I'll try to get out of here. Otherwise, I am trapped. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Alright, it happens. This is part of gaming. You have good days, you got bad days. Good dice. Sometimes the dice roll your way, sometimes they don't. So it's a rough go. But we're gonna try to get out of here, and we're gonna try to get to the Oasis of Sunlight, or Orland's Vault. Yeah, we're gonna try to get the Orland's Vault or the Scuttler Network to survey next time, and we'll try to get out of here. So we'll see. But that's gonna be it for this one. Thursday, Pac-Man's coming over to play Aeon's End. Saturday will be Kinfire, and then Sunday Arkham Horror with Kate and Cynthia, and then we'll be back to this next Tuesday. So I plan to play through this entire campaign, so if you're along for the ride, I'd love to have you. Thanks everybody for joining. Thanks to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither and you're just coming to hang out, thank you. I appreciate you being here. And just know, above all else, I love you. And there's absolutely nothing you could do about it. Bye, everybody.